and welcome to our special live session, your first or next 10 weeks on the way to a six-figure business. We are streaming this live on my Facebook profile, on my Facebook page, and on LinkedIn and YouTube. And let's see how that all goes. Haven't been using this tool before, so I'm excited to see you. Please come and say in the chat so I can see that you are watching. And we will be starting shortly with your first or next 10 weeks on the way to a six-figure business. Let me know that you're watching so I can see that I'm not here alone. I can see we are bringing up the numbers. It's coming up on the screen. Great. So excited. We have a presentation for you on how you can speed up the process on your way to six figures. And I will be telling you a bit about my story and my mistakes and all the traps that I fell into on my path, which I have not been sharing in the last week where we were doing the 5-day course. Let me also know where you were part of the 5-day course last week and where you may be also watching 12 days of masterclasses. Great. We see people from Munich, Czech Republic, Austria. Yeah, go and introduce yourself in the chat. I like to do this interactive. It feels a little bit less like you are alone. Hi. Hi, everybody. Great to see you. Great to see so many people joining us. Yeah, more and more are joining us. Excellent. Excellent. I'll be starting in a second. Just want to make sure everyone catches this on the right time, so we don't need to go back and explain anything. Hi, everyone. Nice to see you guys. Nice to see you. Yeah, we have people from Czech Republic, Germany, Prague, US, Iceland, Germany. We already have questions coming in about the program that we have opened doors to, SOMBA Kickstart. I'm happy to answer all of those questions too. Do you have to create a 4-week free online course? I'll go into that. I'll go into that as a second. Yeah. I was a part of the 5-day course, loved it. Brilliant. Took forever to get connected. Oh, you're finally here. Excellent. So we're approaching about 100 people or so watching us, and more will be joining us as we're going through this. And let's dive in. Let's dive in. Your next 10 weeks to a 6-figure online business, the step-by-step approach to success. So who would like to have a 6-figure online business? Let me know in the chat. Who would like to have a 6-figure online business? Six figures is $100,000 or 100,000 euro. And that's kind of what you need to have a proper business. You could also run it, have a little bit less, depending on the country you live in. But in Switzerland, did you know that you cannot move and live in Switzerland as a foreigner unless your business is making 10,000 a month? So that's pretty much the foundation that they make, the rule they make for you to be able to live and work there. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? That's very true. Okay, so I want to go through a few slides here with you, and I will also be, oh, I see, I can make this bigger. This is fun. Let's make this even nicer, bigger. So if I would give you a gift, if I would be able to give you one gift, which one do you want? Gift A, an online coaching crash course, how to coach online, even if you're not a certified coach. Or gift B, find your online course idea in 1 hour. how to find your best online course idea, even if you don't have an online business yet. If I could give you one of these gifts here on this live, which one would you want? Tell me in the chat. Okay, we have B, 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 A. So is B is the winner, I think. More people want B. Interesting. There are some people that want A, but looks like 70% B, 30% A. So stay on till the end. I'm planning to be on here for an hour, maybe a little bit longer if I have a lot of questions. And then you can know how you could have maybe one of these gifts. If you could choose, you can see where this is going. I'm going to continue asking you questions because I love doing this live. This is not a lecture where you're just going to listen. You have to actually actively participate. If you could choose, which one would you want to be? Anna or Gudrun? I've picked names that are very Icelandic, but they also work internationally. So Anna, it took her 27 months to go to 6 figures, or let's say 10K month, her first 10K month. And Gudrun, it took her 10 weeks. Do you want to be Anna or Gudrun? I know it's not a trick question really, but okay, we have more B's coming in. Oh, you like both of them. Yes, I know. This is stock photography. I bought these pictures, so I did not steal them on the internet. I actually bought these pictures. So I think everyone wants to be Gudrun. Yeah, nobody wants to be Anna. Interesting. Yeah, that's good that nobody wants to be Anna. I like that. I'm very happy. I'm happy about you guys, that you don't want to be Anna. Well, should I tell you who Anna really is? Who could Anna be? Oh, some people are saying they're Anna already. Yeah. Anna will learn more. Not necessarily. They learned the same amount. They learned the same amount. Yeah, they learned the same amount. It just took one person longer to get there and the other person did it shorter. Yes, Anna was me. I was Anna. And that's why I can sit here and tell you, you don't want to be Anna, because I was Anna. And I had been a CEO for 10 years and 4 master's degrees. And I still became Anna. Yeah. It often happens to highly educated and highly experienced people. They become maybe a little bit arrogant. I just gotta admit it. They maybe become a little bit arrogant and they start to believe that they just know it all. They can do it. They don't need any help. Yeah. So Anna was me. Anna was me. And I lost my job in July 2012. And I knew that I wanted to start my business, but I was looking for my business idea. Is anyone in this phase right now? You're looking for your online business idea or your online course idea, which is almost the same thing. Yeah, I wasn't making any money. I was on unemployment benefits. Yeah, it took a lot of, I had to swallow my pride. I lost my job. I was overthinking my business idea and I lost 18 months. So who wants to do that? Do you want to do that? Do you want to be Anna? Yeah, so a lot of people are saying they are in this overthinking phase. Do you want to get out of it? Do you want to get out of the overthinking phase? Yeah, somebody's lost a whole year. Yeah. Well, I was not creating any content. I was not blogging. I was not doing videos. I was doing nothing. We're talking about the pre-online business, the phase where you're still just thinking, what's my online business idea? What's my online business idea? Or just generally, what's my business idea? So yeah, I was on unemployment benefits for 9 months or so. And I started doing some consulting projects on the side, horribly boring, but I needed to make some money, but it was not what I wanted to do. So 18 months overthinking, because I thought I could find this brilliant business idea and it would just fall on my head, maybe in the shower. Is someone hoping that the idea will come when you're in the shower? Dorota says you lost 3 years. Yeah. Happening to you right now. So the overthinking phase, it goes on forever until you decide that it's no longer what you want. And it took me 18 months. And I would love to have those 18 months back. I don't wish this on anyone. And that's why I do what I do, because I don't want you to be in the overthinking phase. So what happened after I finally decided what I wanted to do, become a business coach, I was 3 months not making any money. And I was throwing spaghetti at the wall, you could say, like when you throw stuff around, when you do lots of things and you hope something works out. Who is finding themselves in the phase of trying all kinds of things, but nothing is really working? Tatiana is saying, it took me 2 months of full confusion and studying to finally buy your Kickstart. Yeah, 2 months is quick. But who is in the phase of throwing spaghetti at the wall phase? So you've kind of started your online business, but you are still you're still doing stuff, but it's not really working yet. Yeah, we have several people in this phase, right? Yeah, it's frustrating because you're doing a lot and you feel you're busy with stuff, but it's not really moving forward. And then finally, at the end of the 3 months, I was brave enough to put a link on my website. People could buy from me 1 hour business coaching for $180. And then that was the hump I got over out of this 3 month spaghetti at the wall. But I continued because the next 6 months, I was creating all these freebies. I was creating freebie after freebie because I had learned somewhere in some online course that you need a freebie in online business. And I was creating freebies that did not lead to ideal clients. I would create a freebie on organic Facebook page, or I would create a freebie, how to find your true passion and right business idea. But actually, I wanted to be a business coach. I want to help people build business and make money. So who is in the freebie phase? You've created freebies, but you're not making money, or just a little bit, not a lot. Who's in that phase? Yeah, some things were working. I was actually making some money in this third phase. I was making some money, but it was very little. It was like $800 or maybe $2,000 a month, but it was not 10K for sure. Two freebies. Yeah. Some people are in the freebie phase. Never created a freebie, not yet. And how did I feel? Good question. Frustrated. There were doubts coming up that online business was not for me, that I was not good enough. Does anyone recognize this feeling that I'm not good enough? Who am I to do this? I'm not going to figure this out. But what was the main problem that I was facing here? What do you think? Why do you think this was not working for me? All these 27 months of being lost in space. Why was this not working for me? Yeah, not good enough. This was not working for me because I thought I could do it on my own. And I didn't need anyone to tell me what to do. I thought I knew it. I was honestly just, arrogant about it. I was taking action like crazy. So the action was not the problem. No, I was busy. Busy. Lots of busy. I was taking action like crazy. But I didn't know the path. I didn't know exactly how to get clients, how to scale up my business. I was just trying lots of things. And of course, something worked out. So I made a little bit of money, but it was just not working for me. I had some confidence, I saw that some of the things I was doing was working. So I wouldn't say I had a complete lack of confidence, but I was starting to doubt this thing, if this was meant for me, if I need to maybe do something else. Yeah, you don't want to be Anna, because I was Anna. So here are the traps that I fell into. First trap that I fell into was thinking I could figure out this online business idea or the course idea by thinking about it. And I wasted 18 months. And we have already established that some of you are in this phase right now. You think you can figure it out on your own. And I can assure you, you will not. Clarity comes from action, not from thinking about it. Thinking is great, some deep thinking about some problems. But if you just spend time thinking and you do not take action, you're not going to figure out your online business idea or your course idea. Then I spend months on my website. You actually do not need a website to run an online business. There are gazillion businesses out there that don't have a website and are making money. Of course, you need a website at some point. A website is like a business card. It's nice to have, but the website by itself does not make you money. People do not randomly go to your website and buy from you. You gotta lead them over there. And what I was doing, I was switching out the theme of my website again and again and again, 5 times, until I thought it was perfect. And it was never perfect. And one day I was so frustrated with myself that I said, Sigrun, you have 2 days to finish your website and write your first blog post. And I was able to do it in 2 days. Weird how that happens when you're suddenly under a pressure. And that's one of the things I use in my courses today. I have positive pressure on my clients, because if you have 2 days to figure it out, you'll figure it out. If I give you 2 weeks, it will take you 2 weeks. If I'll give you 2 months, it will take you 2 months. If I give you 2 years, you will actually use up the 2 years, because probably the day before the 2 years are over, that's when you sit down and figure out what it is. And that's how I got started myself finally. So my first blog post was actually Start Before You're Ready, or why start before you're ready is the only way. I was talking to myself. And then I created a freebie after a freebie. So I spent several more months on that. And I created freebies that attracted the wrong people. If you don't begin with the end in mind, you attract the wrong people. Yeah, it's easy. It's very easy to be busy. You feel good about yourself for a little while until you realize that you have just been wasting your time. I built an email list by doing a lot of free things. And I noticed that people would come to me to learn the free things, and then they would go to someone else and buy from them. Would you like that to happen to you? That's not fun. You do all that stuff for free, and then they take all that free stuff, and then they go to someone else to buy from. So if you are falling into any of these traps, you are in the right spot to be here on this live with me today, because I want you to stop it. I don't want you to be in this traps. No more traps. There's also the tools trap. The people are constantly thinking about which tools to use. Stop it. No more. No more traps. Are you promising me no more traps for you? No more traps. Once I invested in myself, this was already 9 months into my first year in business, 18 months overthinking, 9 months in business. So 18 plus 9, 27, right? I had my first 10K month. I was fully booked for months and I achieved 6 figures in 12 months. Something happened in my head. I invested $5,000 in a program where I learned how to launch, which is one of the things that I teach today. And even before I started to work in the program, I had my first long-term coaching client. I got an email from a man. I work with women mainly, but I also have male clients. I got an email from a man who said, "Do you offer coaching?" And I'm like, "Yeah." There was nothing on my website. I had made it extremely hard to work with me. No wonder I wasn't making so much money. He asked, "How much?" And I said, $1,500 for 6 sessions. I had the money in my account the same day. Everything changed, even before I started in the program, because something shifted in my head. I realized I needed help. I was willing to invest in help. And then things were brought into motion. No. It was not Jeff Walker's course. No. Yes. So many think, great point, Lynn. So many think they need to do something first before they can do that. And I realized through this experience that I needed to first invest in myself before I could have the success that I wanted, not the other way around. So everyone starts at 0. This is me in my first year. If you are in your first year of online business, I want you to take a picture of yourself. Maybe someone can take it. When you are doing your next, session, maybe you are watching even a live like this, or you are doing your first live yourself, or you're typing up a blog post or writing an article. Take a picture of yourself. It is so valuable to have a picture like that and realize that this is how it all started. Everyone starts at 0. In the last 7 years, I've made over $8 million. After I fell into all these traps and I figured out how to get out of them, which was to invest in myself and really learn to do what I do. Along the way, I've kept on, in the beginning, I used to double my revenue. I went from $72,000 to $164,000 to $340,000 to $1 million in my 4th year of online business. 1.5, 2.1 or 2. Last year, 2.8. And this year, our goal is a $5 million business. I'm not doing this alone. I have a team of people. And maybe you are not aiming for $1 million business. I was not aiming for $1 million business. I just wanted to make enough money to live in 2 countries, Iceland and Switzerland. I'm currently in Iceland. I have a home in 2 countries. I split my time approximately 6 months and 6 months. I just bought a penthouse, so I'm spending a bit more time here also because of COVID. Don't want to be in Switzerland right now. Rather be in Iceland where we have very few cases. And I'm finishing decorating my home here so that this will be a nice additional home to the one I have in Switzerland. And then I'm able to employ people all over the world. I'm able to help women all over the world. But it doesn't have to be $1 million business. The first goal is 6 figures. So my recipe for success, if you want to learn from my mistakes and all the traps that I fell into, here it comes. Yeah, happy to see all your questions. What happened with your first long-term client? I worked with him for quite some time, and he quit his job. He was working at Apple, and he is now a life coach. He's a life coach now. He had not learned anything about coaching when he worked with me, and we figured out that he should be a life coach, and then he went on and became a life coach. Beautiful story. Beautiful story. So my recipe for success: start before I'm ready. You are never, ever going to feel completely ready. The best decisions in my life I've taken when I've gone for something that I didn't feel I was ready for. I became a CEO 2004. That's 17? Is it 17? 18 years ago? 17 years ago. And I had no business education, no business experience. And I just went for it. Crazy, right? And I got the job, and I was good at it. I was actually good at it. And I learned so much. I learned more than you can ever do in, in a traditional education. I did an MBA afterwards, but that first year was really my crash course. And I truly believe in jumping into the pool and learning how to swim. You're not going to ever feel completely ready for anything that helps you grow as a person or a business. You have to take the leap. You have to have this faith that it will work out. That's the only way you're going to grow. So that's what I do. I start before I'm ready. I start a podcast. I do a Facebook Live. I'm actually using a new tool now. I've never used it before. I just trust that I'll figure it out. If I make some mistakes, I make mistakes. That's fine. But I start before I'm ready. It's my mantra. Absolutely. Clarity comes from action. Of course, it's nice to sit down and think about things, but thinking time and action times, you need a lot more action time and a lot less thinking time most of the time. You do not figure out who is your ideal client, or what's your business idea, what's your course, or how to do this unless you actually do it. And that's why I offer only today implementation courses. I do not offer any programs where you just study on your own, because I think that is going to help you procrastinate, and implementation programs help you implement. You're the average of the 5 people you spend time with, Jim Rohn said. Basically, if you are not surrounded by entrepreneurs or people who are trying to build an online business right now, it's going to be very hard for you to build a business yourself. I'm not saying it's impossible. There are some unicorns out there, but I know for myself, I need to surround myself with people who are doing the same or the similar thing to me, and that will pull me forward. So I made sure from this first experience in my first year business to always step up my game and surround myself with people who are doing something like I am doing. I have to be in this environment. And if your spouse or friends or family members don't believe in what you're doing or want to do, even more important that you join a program or a community where you will find this energy. It's like osmosis. If you see somebody doing something and you're like, oh, I should be doing some of that. It's not copy paste. It's not about copying from others, but it's like this, getting this energy, this feeling of it's possible. And some of my clients say it's like being in the slipstream. Do you know a plane that takes off? Being in the slipstream, and there's a lot of power coming from the plane. And when someone is taking off in your community, in your little community that you get to know, and you say, oh, this woman or this man 4 weeks ago, they didn't have any clients and now they have clients. Wow. And you follow them in the slipstream. But if you're not surrounded with these people, there is no slipstream to follow. You have to be surrounded by people that are thinking bigger, that are doing things, and not people that pull you down and keep you from following your dreams. To focus on the right things at the right time, not do your website when you don't make any money, not create gazillion freebies when you're not making any money. Like, there are things that you should focus on first, and then the website can come later, the freebies can come later. There are things to do in a certain order in order to use your time most efficiently. Yeah, Ingrid is saying, I would never think big and go that far without this community. Yeah, it's impossible because you just don't see what's possible. And when you see what's possible, you start to think even bigger because there's always another level. There's always another level. Learn from someone who's done it before. I learned my lesson after trying it on my own. I've realized I always want to have someone I'm learning from. I'm not copying them because that is not what we do. We're ethical. But someone who's doing something, not exactly maybe what I'm doing, but they are building a business. They are growing their team. They're having impact in the world. They have a mission that is bigger than themselves. In the beginning, it was all for me about being able to live in 2 countries and make similar amount of money that I had made before. Within my first year of business, I was making more money per month than I had made before. And then I had to have new ideas of what's possible. And suddenly I saw new things for myself. I did not imagine $1 million business in my first year of business. The vision is like this. And then when you reach the vision, it goes like this, and then it's this. And now it's really, really big. Now I want to have a big conference in Iceland when we finally get rid of this COVID situation. I want to travel the world. I want to visit the communities in Czech Republic and Poland, where I have so many loyal fans and clients. I want to go on a tour around Europe, Team Red. I want to inspire women all over the world to go after the dreams, and hopefully some men too. I want to accelerate gender equality through female entrepreneurship. And for that, I need to make a lot of money, right? You cannot achieve big goals with nothing. It doesn't come from thin air. That's important to me now. It's not about, getting the salary I had before. Now my goals are so big that automatically I have bigger financial goals. And that holds hand in hand. When you start to see what's possible for yourself, you have bigger financial goals and you can do more. It will cost money to accelerate gender equality. I love what Oprah did with the Me Too movement, where she started a fund called Time's Up. And if you're sexually harassed in a company, you can apply to the fund, the Time's Up fund, and they will pay for the legal cost of suing the person that sexually harassed you. That's the type of goals I have now. Big goals that cost a lot of money. Do one thing well before you start the next one. I look at things in my business as projects before they become run the business things. We even have separated this out in Asana, which is my project management software. So when I started my podcast, for instance, that's a project. I need to learn a lot of things. I start the podcast, and now it's a run the business. It's a part of the business. You cannot have a lot of projects at the same time. 2 or 3 projects max. Once you have finished the project, or maybe not finished the project, once it's become smooth, it becomes a part of running a business. But if you have too many balls in the air, what will happen? Too many balls in the air? Nothing will be good. Nothing will be good. I started my YouTube channel in May last year. Of course, I had a YouTube channel before, but it was dormant. I wasn't doing anything with it. I did not have time for it, even if I have a team. But, I have to energetically and I have to have space in my head, and I have to do some thinking. Yes, we have to do some thinking from time to time. You can only do one thing at a time if you really want to do it well and if you want to grow your business. And this is my recipe for success. So here are the mistakes you might be making. So who's making this one? Not getting started at all. Who's making the mistake of not getting started? Another mistake you might be making, overthinking every step. So maybe you've started already, but you're overthinking. So who's making the overthinking step? You've already started, but you're overthinking. Third mistakes that you might be making. Try to do it all on your own. Don't do that. I tried it. It didn't work. It did not work for me. And surely will not work for you either. Focus on the wrong things. Doing the website, lots of freebies, not trying to make money. Sales should be your priority. Of course, your team comes first. Once you have a proper business, your team comes first, your clients, and then making sales. But be careful that marketing, that you're not always just marketing, and not thinking about taking people through the process until sales. Think you know what you need to do. There could be a little bit arrogance in this one. I know, because I was this Anna person myself. I thought I knew it. I thought I knew it all. I was this freebie hunter. I had done a paid online course, but then I had done a lot of freebies, collecting freebies. They're collecting digital dust on my computer, the PDFs and all the things that I downloaded. And then I thought I just knew it. I knew it. I knew how this worked. Until I knew I didn't know how. And maybe you're trying to do too many things at the same time. Trying to do too many things at the same time. And that's not going to lead to success. So you want to stop doing that too. Oh, here comes the part in my slides where they don't move forward. I've had this before. So let me share my slides again. So what do you think it's costing you to make these mistakes? Make a guess. Make a guess of what it's costing you. What is costing you to make these mistakes? Micah says, you don't even pretend I know what to do. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. Time. Okay. Losing time. Good guess. Good guess. Losing money. Anything else? Time and money. Can't begin to calculate. Yeah. What if your time, your hourly rate was $100? What do you think you have wasted? You can, I'm not sure you want to know that. Health. Yes, health. Results. Yeah. Believing in myself. Yeah. Being overwhelmed. Sanity. Passion. Thousands. Yeah. So I want to bring back the slide we had with, that was such a good one, because now we've talked about mistakes and all these things. So now I'm going to ask you again. If you could choose, which one would you want to be? Anna or Gudrun? Anna is doing all the mistakes, and it's taking her forever to get any success, or Gudrun, who is has invested in herself and is trusting the process? So which one do you want to be? Gudrun or Anna? Some people weren't with us when we asked this question earlier today. Gudrun. Yeah. I think we are pretty much in agreement with Gudrun. I just wanted to bring her back to make sure that you had not forgotten about her and forgotten about Anna. So, also for those who were maybe not with us in the very beginning, if I would give you one gift, which one would you want? Gift A, online coaching crash course, how to coach online, even if you're not a certified coach. Or gift B, find your online course idea in 1 hour, how to find your best online course idea, even if you don't have an online business yet. I asked this question already at the start of this live, but I'm just checking in on you again. Yeah. Kirsi said, I want to be Sigrun. Yeah, you can't be me, but you could be you, but you can avoid being Anna. You can be Gudrun. Okay, I want to see B is more popular. I find that fascinating. Yeah, I find that fascinating. Okay, so now I want to ask you, where are you on this pyramid? Do you see yourself as a freebie hunter, tools or templates chaser, shiny object spectator, trust the process executor, focused entrepreneur, committed business owner, or visionary CEO? So the people who have crossed the red line, there's a red line there, they have invested in themselves and they're taking action. It's not enough to invest in yourself. There are a lot of people who buy courses and never do anything with them. But in my programs, you can't do that because I chase you. I go to your home and check how you're doing the work. You want to do the trust the process. Yeah, you want to cross the line. You don't want to be a shiny object spectator and tools and template chaser and freebie hunter. Trust the process? Okay. Want to be trust the process. Freebie hunter is people that sign up for webinars and PDFs and anything that's free, and they never invest in themselves, and therefore they never have success. I don't know anyone who's been able to just get free everything and have success. So they jump from, you could also call them a guru hopper. They jump from a free webinar to the next one. They never take any action. They never invest. Still shiny object spectator. You can change it, because shiny object spectator are people who invest, but they don't finish their courses. They have maybe bought courses where there's no accountability. I have accountability in my program, so you cannot get away with it there. Oh my God, I'm still a freebie hunter. Yeah, you can change it. You can change it right now. We're going to change it. Don't be a freebie hunter. But everybody starts as a freebie hunter. I was there too. So don't be shy to admit it. I have been everything. Everything. But the question is, how much time are you going to waste being a freebie hunter? If you just do it for a week or a month, that's fine. But if you're still doing it after 6 months, I see a problem. There's a problem. Yeah, Jasminka says, I'm still in the tools and templates phase. Don't want to lie to myself, but I want to trust the process. Yes, you can decide. You can decide to do it. So where do you want to be? Now you can decide, as of today, where you're going to be. Decide now where you want to be. Your new self, your new version of yourself. Yeah, Judy says he's been obsessed with the tools. Tools don't make you money. Tools don't make you money. So if you're chasing tools, you're wasting your time. Yeah, the new you're going to be a CEO. The new version of yourself. You're going to be trust the process, or focused entrepreneur, or committed business owner, visionary CEO. On the border after 5 days training. Yeah. Lots of people want to be a visionary CEO. That's the goal. Great. It's a great goal. It's good to have a vision. So I have programs for every stage. And that's what you are, and many of you who were part of the 5-day course last week, learned about the ideal client. There's one ideal client. There's one problem, one ideal client, one problem, and the ideal client is in different stages. So there are people here that are ready to go to Kickstart, right? So they're going to trust the process. Once they're finished Kickstart, they can go to a program where they learn to launch online programs. And then I have a 12-month program where people become a committed business owner. They're building a team. They're launching again and again. They're doing automated funnels. And then I have a program, Red Circle, where people are making $250,000 or more and are taking their business to $1 million. You want to have an ascension model in your business. You want to have a path for your clients. Just like you need the path to build your business, you need the path for your clients. You do not want to have just one program, because then you're probably in the wedding business. And that's very expensive, to be in a business where clients just buy one thing from you. You want to give them a path. You know, my clients work with me for 3 to 4 years. Not everyone, of course, but those who reach the $1 million, they do. So think about, you do not need to know your ascension model right now. I'm just showing you that this is possible for you. At some point in the future, when you trust the process and you build your first programs, you're going to have a path for your own clients. Dorota says you'll stay in my courses forever. Maybe not forever, because at some point you're at the $1 million, and I kick my clients away. When they've reached the $1 million, I say, go somewhere else. You graduated. I want to get them to $1 million and then they graduated. So SOMBA Kickstart is the program that we have opened doors to this week until Thursday, 10 p.m. So talking about Anna and Gudrun. Anna, it took her, essentially me, 27 months to go to 10K, and Gudrun, 10 weeks. Now, I cannot promise you that you'll make 10K after 10 weeks in Kickstart, but it's possible. It's possible. You figure out what your ideal clients want from you. The reason I can have an ascension model, the one I was showing you, I know what my clients want from me, and I build the programs that take them to the next level. So the first thing you need to do is to figure out what your ideal client wants from you. And you may think you know it, but you might be in for a surprise. Then you create a course with your ideal clients. And in our special SOMBA Kickstart process, that is free and 4 weeks. Why? Because it's a beta round. When you want someone to test something, I'm sure you have signed up for a beta software. Has somebody signed up for a beta software where you get the free software for 30 days or something like that? I'm sure you have. This is the same thing. It's a win-win situation. You are creating a course. At the same time, the ideal clients are giving you feedback. I like this. Can you give me more of that? And then when they're finished, you get testimonials. Testimonials from real people are worth gold. People buy because of testimonials. I know it from selling over $8 million in the last 7 years. It's when you have testimonials That's the thing that brings people over the fence. They want to buy. So in order to sell your course in the future, you want to have these testimonials. Then you launch, you learn to sell another program to these ideal clients. I know this is a bit complicated. That's why I'm here to answer your questions. So what happens? You get to know your ideal client. If you don't know where this person is, we'll tell you where to find them. We'll tell you what questions to ask. You ask those questions. You do not ask them, what kind of online course should I create for you? No. There are other questions you ask, and then you know what online course to create for them. You clarify your message so you can speak to your clients. Basically, you want to use the words of your clients. That's how you sell in marketing. You don't say it the way you want to say it. You have to say it the way they want to hear it. You market your new online course before you create it. I always am adamant about selling before creating. And then you're going to create the course. We help you market the course. We create a sales page with all the courses in all the different languages. We have people from all over the world, from Canada, US, Australia, New Zealand, Latvia, Lithuania, Finland, Czech Republic, Croatia, Iceland, Denmark. We create this all on the sales page, and people can pick. I want a course in Polish, and then they see all the Polish courses. So we help you market this, and you, of course, market it yourself. And then you create this 4-week course. It's a real course. It's just free because you're testing it. And then you offer afterwards people to buy the next program from you. You're building your ascension model. So after SOMBA Kickstart, you have your own ascension model. You have your 4-week course, you have the upsell program, and maybe you have already ideas what could be the next layer. And this is how you scale your business easily. This is how you stop trading hours for dollars, that you have to always work for an hour to earn money. Now you start to work with more people at the same time. This is how you scale. So people from my network see our courses. Yes, I email my list and tell them about all the amazing courses that my students are creating. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of my students. I want to tell the whole world what you are doing. So what's the one thing you need to change to have success? Which one of these? Do you need to start? Do you need to take action instead of overthinking? Do you need to join a community that believes in you? Get a blueprint to follow step by step? Learn from someone who's done it before you? Or do one thing really well before you start? Which one do you think it is? If you only had to pick one. All. Yeah, okay. Could be all. So yeah, I was just checking what the next slide was to make sure it was the correct one. So you have 3 choices now. Do nothing, try to do it on your own, or join SOMBA Kickstart. 1, 2, or 3. Which is your choice? If we're already at the beta course level, are the first weeks productive for us? Absolutely. You're going to be building your email list. You build your email list. You have a full email list of potential ideal clients. 3, yes, that's what I want to hear. So I want to reward. So I've decided to reward those who are taking a decision now I would like to give you both bonuses. I'm going to reward action takers. Everyone who's joined Kickstart already is going to get these 2 bonuses, but everyone who joins while I'm still on the live. How can I build an email list within a website? Yeah, we'll teach you how to do that. Yeah. So my team can share the link to join SOMBA Kickstart. I'm going to give you both bonuses. You're not going to get them today because these are live trainings. But if you join us today, now, you're going to get both bonuses. This is worth another $1,000. These are live trainings that I'm going to do with you. And everyone who's joined already is going to get them too, of course. Yeah, who's excited about getting these bonuses? You've already joined or you're joining us right now? Is it possible to pay per invoice? Yes. You can email info@sigrun.com and my team will create an invoice for you. If you email them right now, it will count for the bonuses. What if you're going under Ingrid's link? That counts as well. So if you're working with some of our partners, we have partners. If you buy through them, you also get these 2 bonuses. And now I'm happy to take any questions you might have. We have people joining us right now. And yeah, I can see that in the background. So I want to make sure that I'm on here for a little while, answering all your questions to give more people opportunity to join us and get those bonuses. Okay, if you have posted the question, if you have made a question, can you repeat it so I see it? Are there live sessions to follow in Kickstart? In Kickstart, okay, let me make sure that I have a slide here for you. I think. Yeah. I think this one is helpful for those who are wondering what's included. There are 10 modules with a proven Kickstart process. They are released Monday morning. There's nothing live. They are pre-recorded and you just watch them anytime you want. They are released very early on Mondays, okay? Then there are 10 live coaching calls with our head coach. She's live with me here today. She is our SOMBA Kickstart winner from 2018 and is the best person to coach you through the process. It's weekly coaching calls. They're live. They alternate between 10 a.m. Central European time and 6 p.m. Central European time. So one week it's 10 a.m. and the next week 6 p.m. The calls are 1 hour. Then there are 10 breakout rooms and they happen right after the coaching calls. You don't have to attend the coaching calls or the breakout rooms. It's an option. So it's basically 2 hours a week that you get live support if you want to. Everything is recorded. You get email and landing page templates, so you don't need to worry about what you're going to write. You get examples from us, private Facebook community, obviously. There are 10 SOMBA mentors answering all your questions. So if you have questions any time of the day or any day of the week, you just ask them in our Facebook group. You have your own SOMBA Kickstart buddy. We match you with a buddy in the language of your wish. We have people from all over the world, so it's very likely that you're going to have a buddy in your own language if you want to. We also have people, for instance, our Icelandic students, they don't want to be matched together, which is funny. So they get someone from an English-speaking country. Accountability, we check and make sure that you're actually doing the work. Otherwise, we go to your home and knock on your door. And no, I'm joking. We don't do that. But we check. We have lots of accountability. We have you fill out forms. You get a SOMBA Kickstart certification when you finish. We advertise the course for you, and that's priceless. The value exceeds $30,000 if you would have to buy this individually and put it together. But the investment is $2,997 upfront or 3 payments, $1,197. If you having issues paying this in one go because of your credit card limit, we can issue an invoice. You have to email my team, info@sigrun.com. You'll see it here also, info@sigrun.com, and they can issue an invoice for you. So this could be you after 10 weeks. Do you see the proud SOMBA Kickstart students? This is just a small selection of our students, but they're holding their certificate. So who wants the SOMBA Kickstart certificate? I'm trying to see if there are any questions that I can answer, but my team is also helping. So if you're doing another program, yeah, we have questions. If you're doing another program, it's up to you. You know, if you're finishing, for instance, a coaching certification, we have a lot of people who are finishing up. I would want you to hit the ground running and not delay having the option of making money. So the sooner you start, the better. We are not running this course like anytime soon. The earliest we run it again is in June. So that's a long time to wait. Can you please explain how the membership versus course work? Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the, oh, where was I here? Yeah. Membership versus course. Let me see here. I'm missing my flip chart. I have my flip chart in Zoom. Membership versus course. A membership is something where people pay monthly, right? And you need a lot of people for a membership. So people think I have something against memberships. No, I don't. But it's much easier to sell a course in the beginning. And if it goes well and you have a lot of interested people, then you can do a membership later. I have a membership. Some of my clients have memberships and they work well, but you need a lot more people to sell a membership. It is much safer and easier to sell a course. So I don't recommend beginners do a membership. I'm currently still employed full-time and concerned that I don't have enough knowledge for the content of an online course. Is now the right time? Yes, I think that's the question of the imposter syndrome. Especially people who are highly educated and very experienced, they actually think they have the least knowledge to do an online course. So just because you ask this question tells me that you actually do have the knowledge. It's kind of funny, right? Because you ask the question, if you have enough knowledge, I know that you do. Because it's the people who have the most knowledge that have the biggest imposter syndrome. Funny, right? We can have bank transfers. You have to email my team, info@sigrun.com, and if you do it right now, it will count, and I'll give you those 2 bonuses. Those bonuses are gone after I stop the live. They go to everyone who's bought already. Will Kickstart enable me to clarify the course idea that is right for me, even if I'm now thinking between dramatically different directions, business coaching versus yoga? Absolutely. The bonus, find your online course idea in 1 hour. That will help you. And SOMBA Kickstart would have helped you too, but this is an additional bonus. Okay, repeat your question if I missed it. I know my team is also helping out. We have so many people joining us right now, and I want to make sure I answer your question so you can decide to join us and get both bonuses, not one, both. I'll wait, Dorota. Just booked, Gabriela, great, congratulations. Welcome to SOMBA Kickstart. We're so excited. Would like to know the success rate of those finished. So we don't follow up after a year, but there's a 90% completion rate in Kickstart, and most online courses have a 10% completion rate. So we know that 90% finishes the course. That you achieve 6 figures after 12 months, we cannot guarantee that because we don't also follow up with people. But we have ample examples. Yeah. We will get the bonuses before Kickstart starts. No. You'll get them very soon. Yeah. You find your online course ID in an hour. We will do that at the right time in Kickstart. In the first 2 weeks, you are figuring out your ideal client and your online course idea, and then we do the bonus B. We do the bonus A when you are marketing your online course, and you will then know how to coach in your program before. So we do it at the right time. Regina signed in. Welcome to SOMBA Kickstart. Alexandra is in. Great. So excited. So excited to have you on. Someone is talking about a gardening course. That works. We have people doing that. Let me know if you have any questions. I would love to help you clarify those questions, and you get both bonuses if you join us while I'm still live. We have Ingrid with us on here today. She made 14,000 last year. No, sorry, the year before, and 140,000 last year after doing Kickstart. She had no email list. Lee, 0 to 180,000 in 12 months, 0 to 6 figures in 4 months. I must admit that is an exceptionally good result in a short amount of time after Kickstart. So here's what you do in SOMBA Kickstart. You find and get to know your ideal client. You craft a message that resonates with your ideal client. You build an email list full of ideal clients who want to buy from you. You create a course with your ideal clients that you can sell again and again. You make an upsell to your course participants. You build your self-confidence, which is priceless, and you repeat the process anytime you want. We have people with full-time jobs joining the program. And just earlier today, I was interviewing Iris. She's maybe on here, Iris Sang, who reduced her job to 80% and built up a side business. And this year, let's say last year, she lost, or she decided to quit her job. And now she has a business that she's built on the side in the last 3 years. So she had a second option. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Am I guaranteed to get a business buddy in my language, German? Absolutely, Julia. Absolutely. We have lots of Germans in the program. Lots and lots of Germans in the program. Actually, in SOMBA, there used to be about 60% German speaking, but now we have a lot of Czech and Polish. So very international. But yeah, lots and lots of German speaking. No worries. You're pretty much guaranteed that you get a business buddy, SOMBA Kickstart buddy in your language if you want to. Yeah. My login doesn't work. Do I need it? If you've bought something from us before, you need to log in first. If that doesn't work for you, you just hit forget password and you get an email. I'll wait a couple of more minutes. Yeah. Norwegians, I think Frida is Swedish, right? Yes, I do believe we have Norwegians, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't check. I haven't checked everyone who's joined us. Is the coaching call an individual call or is this entire group? It's a group coaching call. Kickstart is not a one-on-one call, a one-on-one program. It would cost quite a lot more if it was, right? But you get all your questions answered. Typically, people have similar questions, and you can raise your hand and you can ask your question. And then in the Facebook group, you can ask your question. And there are mentors watching the Facebook group all the time to make sure that no question goes unanswered. That's a rule. No question goes unanswered. So you cannot ask a question and not get an answer. It's impossible because we have mentors, paid mentors helping out. And they have gone through Kickstart themselves. Otherwise, they can't be mentors. What if you do not have an idea? That's what the bonus is for. We teach in Kickstart how to get your business idea, how to get your course idea, but you also get an extra training. This one. Find your online course idea in 1 hour. The training is in English, of course, but your course can be in any language. You can have a course in, what language was this? Tourism. Is that a language? Which country is that? I'm always learning something new from my clients. That's great. Kickstart, SOMBA Kickstart is 2,997 upfront payment. Yeah. I have an idea, but it might change. I've tried to start on my own and constantly overthink. Yes, that's exactly why it doesn't work. That's why. I've logged in and cannot pay. Is there anything wrong? Dorota, email info@sigrun.com if you have issues paying and they can help you out. And we'll make sure we'll honor the bonus once we figure out the problem. Yeah. I really want to give you the bonuses. So make sure if you're on the fence and this is calling you, talk to us how we can help you. Will there be something like hot seats in Kickstart? There will be some. The coaching calls are kind of a hot seat. Like you can ask your questions in a chat, and then if there's a great question, then they pull you over into the hot seat. Yeah. But it's not like everyone goes on the hot seat. We pick and choose. We pick questions that are good for the whole community. When will the bonus gift start? So you get the bonus B first in the first 2 weeks of Kickstart when you're figuring out your online course idea, and you get bonus A when you are marketing your course and preparing to teach your course. So the bonuses are delivered when the time is right. Love the breakout rooms. Yes, we all do. We get so much feedback about the breakout rooms. Email sent and order sent. Yay, Petra. Welcome. Okay, let me know if there are any more questions. I want to make sure that you get all your questions answered. Oh, it's Greek language. Yeah. Okay. We have people from Greece in Kickstart. Yeah. We work with people from Greece. Greece, Croatia, Italy. What do I have to prepare for the start? Nothing. The preparation material is when you log into the program, we tell you exactly what, there's like a welcome sequence of what to do. Made a decision. Yeah. Okay. Great. Let me know if there are any questions. Leap and the net will appear. Very true. There are no guarantees in life, but if you follow the process, why shouldn't it work for you if it has worked for so many others? So I'll quickly run through this again. And remember, while I'm still on the live, the bonuses are valid, both bonuses, and everyone who's bought already. Introducing SOMBA Kickstart. Discover the only program you need to fast track your business success, create your online course, and attract excited buyer in just 10 weeks. During the 10 weeks, do I advertise the course on my social media? Yes. We teach you how to do it, and then you go and do it. I know it's scary. But you got to do it. You got to be visible. Otherwise, you will never be able to build an online business, right? Monica is processing bank issues. Yeah. You just email us info@sigrun.com if you have issues, and my team can help. Is it possible to have the bonus before the Kickstart? No, you need to trust the process. We give you what you need when you need it, not when you want it. We need to practice this. You get what you need when you need it, not when you want it. It's a little bit hard, I know, but you gotta trust us. This works. This just works. Because if you do wish for someone to just tell you what to do and how to do it and when to do it, that's what I created this process for. Clear step by step that practically guarantees your success. Of course, we cannot literally guarantee it because I don't know if you're actually going to do the work, but it's as close as it gets. Even without an idea, yes. Even without a business idea, even without an online course idea, you can join Kickstart and you'll figure it out. That's what the process is for. We have assumed that some people do not have an idea when they join us. So that's what the process does. It helps you figure it out. And we have amazing success stories. Ingrid started 1 year ago Kickstart, and this is where she is today. Lee joined us in summer. Frida joined us in the summer. We already went through this. How long is Kickstart? It's a 10-week program. 10-week program. 10-week program. And grabbing my slides again. There's this issue of not wanting to move forward somehow. You have weekly content modules, your weekly group coaching calls, your weekly breakout rooms. There is recordings of all the calls. There are easy to implement templates, private Facebook group. You have your Kickstart buddy. We have accountability, and we advertise the course with you, not just for you. Of course, you need to advertise the course yourself. So you are going to use your own social media channels. How much time do you need to invest? We would say an hour a day. An hour a day. If you really want to get results, it's an hour a day. But the more you invest, the better, you know? You get what you put into it, so to speak. We have amazing success story. Kasia created her course, language course, Polish language course in Denmark. You know, it's amazing, all the different business ideas we have. We have sewing courses, dog training courses, language courses, mindset courses, parenting courses, you name it. So I'm in, very happy. Dorota, welcome. Great. Very much looking forward to Kickstart. We start officially on January 25th, but you started right away when you join the program. You get preparation material and you can dive into this right away. We start officially 1 week from now. The doors to SOMBA Kickstart are open until Thursday, 10 p.m. Marie, among the 90% finishers, what about the unsuccessful people, not the shiny example? Can you comment a bit on what goes wrong or can go wrong during Kickstart? First of all, it's not trusting the process. It's thinking that you can outsmart us. Like if we say, do a free 4-week course and you say, no, I'm going to have a paid course. When we realize that you have actually offered a paid course, we take it off our page and we do not advertise it. So some people have tried to outsmart the process and not follow it. That would be one reason not to. They still might complete, but they will just not have the success that we want them to have. That is really the main reason. Not trusting the process. If you do everything we tell you to do in the time we tell you to do it, your success is practically guaranteed. Now, also people have not advertised their own course. They rely completely on us advertising it. But again, that is not trusting the process. So I can give you a general answer for those who have somehow failed in SOMBA Kickstart is they haven't done what they were supposed to do. It's as simple as that. So if you do what we tell you to do, you'll do great. It's kind of really hard to start from scratch. Yes, that's why we created SOMBA Kickstart. Monica, it's going to work. Yes. Fabulous. Okay. We had many join us. I'm so excited about all the new SOMBA Kickstarter that have joined us now in the last hour and 20 minutes, or actually in the last 20 minutes. I would love to give these bonuses to more people. So here's your chance. I'm going to stay on for 2 more minutes. And while I'm still live, everyone who joins us before then gets a bonus, and everyone who's bought before, of course. Yeah, Agnieszka and many others are confirming what I'm saying. It's a proven formula, so you can't really fail. Let me know if you have any last-minute questions before we wrap up. Thank you for being here with me today. It's been a pleasure to take you through. And I want to maybe remind you of the person you want to be. Remember Anna and Gudrun? Which one do you want to be? Anna or Gudrun? So everyone is going to be Gudrun when they join Kickstart. Yeah, I wish I could have been Gudrun. I became Anna, but it was not my plan. Yeah, congratulations to those who have joined. I'm so excited. We had lots of people join us. I can see my dashboard here going crazy. Welcome to SOMBA Kickstart. We're so excited to have you. This is going to be the best round ever. I feel really good about this round of Kickstart. Every round has been good, but this is going to be the best. I just know it. I want to be good when I grow up. You're going to grow up quickly because you're in a Kickstart. Do I wait for the invoice tonight, or is it okay to pay tomorrow so I do not have to stay up till late? We should be able to send you the invoice right away, but you can pay it tomorrow. Yes, and it will still count, Susanna. Yeah. If you've just emailed us, info@signal.com, if you have any payment issues and you've emailed us, before I stop the live, then it will count. So if we follow your guidance, you're optimistic that we, with minimum 3,000 investment in the course, back with our first course, Gudrun. I believe in you. You need to believe in yourself, of course, but that will you get in Kickstart. I cannot promise anyone making money. That would be unethical. But I can share the success stories and see and tell you what's possible. It is possible for you to make your money back and a lot more and achieve 10,000 a month in a lot shorter time than if you would try this on your own. When exactly you will achieve it, I don't know, but we have many success stories, 0 to 6 figures in 12 months. But I definitely want you to be Gudrun instead of Anna. How long are you on? Would you like to buy? But obviously, Beatrice, since you are posting now, I'll wait for you. Just if you hit forget, it'll take a minute maybe to get it. So I'll honor the purchases that come in the next 4 minutes or so. Okay, it's time to wrap things up. I'm not seeing any more questions. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so excited to see you in SOMBA Kickstart. Welcome to everyone. You're going to have an amazing time. For those who are still on the fence, who are still thinking about it, doors are open until Thursday, 10 p.m. I would love to see you until then. And you join the best round of Kickstart ever. If you'd like to join us, doors are still open until Thursday, 10 p.m. Yeah. Time to wrap this up. Those who are still trying to, get their payment issues, just email us, info@stigma.com, and we'll honor if you're able to make the purchase quickly. We'll honor the bonuses. Can't wait to give you those amazing bonuses and help you in Kickstart. I'll see you then. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you for joining today. Bye.